Here in my pan, I'm going to break 8 ounces of spaghetti, spreading it out well. I place all the pasta into the pan. I'm also adding onion cut into half moons, which will add flavor and texture to the dish. I place the onion on top of the pasta, covering the entire surface well. I'm going to make a delicious pasta, perfect for any meal of the day. I separate the onion layers so they stay loose and cook evenly. Now I add strips of dried red bell pepper, which bring color and a slightly sweet flavor. They're partly cooked, partly roasted, which gives a special touch to the final result. Now I add half a cup of thick tomato paste, which will be the base of our sauce. I spread it on top so it mixes well with the other ingredients. I also add a generous teaspoon of oregano, which will give the pasta a delicious aroma. Then it's just a matter of adding water, which I already have warmed to speed up the process. I add water until it completely covers the pasta, ensuring it cooks evenly. Now I turn the heat to medium. I give a gentle stir so all the ingredients blend well and start cooking together. Now you just have to wait for the pasta to cook well and the water to reduce, forming a thick sauce. Here my pasta is already perfectly cooked, absorbing almost all the water. I let it cook until it reaches that creamy texture we're looking for. To make it even creamier, I add 2 generous tablespoons of creamy spreadable cheese. This cheese gives that extra creaminess that makes the difference in the dish. I also add a pinch of salt to adjust the flavor of the preparation. Now I mix well until the cheese is completely melted into the pasta. This way we ensure it stays nice and creamy and even. If you prefer, you can replace the spreadable cheese with heavy cream. That's also delicious, offering a different but equally lovely flavor. I like to make it this way, simple, highlighting the mild taste of the spreadable cheese. The flavor of the red bell pepper also stays very balanced. Nothing overwhelming. Everything turns out harmonious and pleasant on the palate. It's truly a delight ideal for any moment. I'm going to add a little more spreadable cheese to intensify the creaminess. I spread it well so it mixes completely with the pasta. Just that little extra amount already creates a wonderful effect in the final result. Look at this beauty. You just have to keep stirring so it doesn't stick and burn until the cheese is nicely melted. This way the sauce blends completely with the pasta, making it even more appetizing. And here you can already start serving it along with whatever sides you prefer. It turns out really delicious, very creamy and tempting. Look at this. Doesn't it look like a wonderful pasta worthy of lots of compliments? I'm going to serve a nice, generous portion so you can see how it turned out. Look at this show. What a wonderful dish.